Like, I don't need like the queen here. Like the queen at home, I'm on the bitch man. So what? That's what pretty good. I said, I'm not cussing. I think I'm really like aggravating this. I like aggravating people, aggravating men in their life all the time. So I grew up with a brother, and a man and a child in the house, all male. I'm like,
Especially men.
there was a lady here. She was like, I felt bad after like. I didn't really see how everything
Here comes a new challenger.
was gone. I don't know if they just didn't give her the full concept of what like the essential papers are and shit. Cause you know, the ones in production, they still get that.
Right.
She felt like the lead told me he never liked her. Explain what this.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Like that.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Starts with a jump. The low kick is blocked. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Trips him up. Goes for an overhead. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Checks with the projectile. Bops him with a target combo. We're near the end of the round.
For you to
If
see
either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat, next hit will end the round. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Changes things up with an overhead. Hits the back row to get the side step. Both painfully aware of the corner there. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Barely blocks the jump-in. Both fighters have a full solid anti-air. The overhead denied. Sobat to pin him down. Jumps in. All the throw connects. Sonic boom. Can they create an opportunity? Oh. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. The low doesn't connect. Player one with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Denies the low heavy. Knockdown. Holds out with the block. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocks him with a target combo. Perfect move. Goes for the target twist to mix him with the overhead. What's the next move? They need to rely on their instincts here. Looking for a chance. In there! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Zones with the fireball. Bops him with a target combo. Decides to meet them in the air. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Jumps? Smart play with the throw. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. What'll happen here? Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
versus. Practice. Arcade online. Versus.
Clean, Fred, put a suit on, blanket and suit.
Here comes a new challenger.
She can do it. She took the bitch home with her, this bitch. She is home. She took her with her.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player one and full! Yes, the big play does it. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the jump in. Jumps. Sees him coming and throws it off with the super armor. Looking for a chance. There's a change of sides. Gets out of the corner. Jumps in. Player one will look to apply pressure. Both fighters there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punishment.
You were putting
The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish.
Now you know.
Player one survived that tense mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Puts the super armor to good use. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Sticks the combo. Threads it cleanly. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. And fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Puts the super armor to good use. What'll happen here? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. Not close enough for the throw. Going in? Sick super armor use. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
The Gladiator pries them open. Jumps. Escape sees them coming and shrugs it off with a super. Plenty of health, full gauges. Let's go. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Nothing stops this train. Excellent damage on that. Super armor. Hold it. Are you kidding me? Player two was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. What are these fighters thinking now? A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Box him with a target. Hits him with a stopping block. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Player 1 will experiencing burnout. Going in. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Challenge from above. Are we going to see some fireworks here? What a clutch side kicks there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Risky up-close scrap still going. Big throw. That throw will do some good damage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Hold up, they broke through the super arm. Must have seen it coming. Knockdown and... There's a burnout. Super armor. Cold and calculated. Oh, they got him. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Back at the start. They're not taking any chances. Jumps. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Dangerous range here. Sick super armor use. Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Rails them with the radius. Ugh, take a yo. Straight up the line now. It is over. Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Your ass was aggravated earlier. You could have got And I didn't even say nothing. Hey, when we go dress for Halloween, you know I got like 2 ideas for that. You should know. Well, you should know one for sure. Fuck that. We'll do it before they adopted his ass. And fuck that. We'll be there before they adopted his ass. Cause Junior already wanted to be his own character and shit. So I find his fucking he ain't that special. So we should be there before they had his ass. Hey, you know that's what you do.
I just told you I don't
Think about it.
Oh my god. Beast Boy Raven.
Yes. Your shit would be the longest.
Raven is so pretty.
That's enough. That's 2 years. Not like shit back to back.
Go somewhere so they can see us. Fuck the walkers.
That shit with your head in the time. Fucking energy. We get lost. You guys. What the fuck you think you want us to do with that?
You know we look extra young and shit. Predators in their own fucking way. They know we
Man,
young.
shut up.
They know we young, but we still old enough. Okay?
Chew the fuck up. You can tell there's some character.
But it really wasn't. The only work
fuck?
it was, the only work it
The
was.
fuck? Flashback. Like I wasn't fucking there too.
Here comes a new challenger.
Struggle was doing it. And then after that, it was just a long road before I would do the shit again. That the struggle was actually doing the shit. I had to learn how to do it early. When the bitches got long, that was it.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Blocks the jump in. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. What's the play here? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corners. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Grabs him, takes a trip. Did well to get the buff in. Taking stock. Goes for the super art. Dashes up. Throws him to negate the block. All right, what's in there? Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. It's a good spot to use the super. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Puts the super armor to good use. What'll happen is experiencing burnout. Throws him. Their space rushes in. Solid anti-air. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Connects with the throw. What now? Totsugeki to the face. They gotta dig down deep here. They're taking a closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage?
Shut up, man.
What are they thinking here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. All right, what's coming up next? Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Jumps in. Decides to meet them in the air. Whiffs the throw. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighter charges forward. Gotta be going on the offensive. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Just goes for it at this range. Big throw. Throws him. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Experiencing burnout. A single hit will do it. Medium kill. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Lots of aggression from both sides. All right, Goes for the surprise rush in.
Where are you going? Straight rings! You're done!
From up above. Grabs him. Taking stock. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Sticks the jump in. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Avoids getting cornered. The grab misses. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Going wild with the throws in the corner. Player 1 will look. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Now that's how you use an impact. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters have a full super meter going on the offensive. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. All in with the rush. Both fighters KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Throws him. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Somehow throw heavy. Both sides getting ripped. Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Player 1 can build off this lead. Knew the throw was coming. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. In with the luminous. They are not getting close to each other. Out of range. Relatively safe. Goes to the air. Great job. Burns out. Ooh, what a smart throw. Rushes in. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Jumps. The Gladius pries them open. Player 1 can't use, and it is over. Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 chases them down. Knockdown. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. All right, what's coming up next? Drop tap to close it. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Looks to drop him to earth. Good judgment there. Uses the target combo as a filler. Both fighters planning something? What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Dashes forward. Drops them. Player 1 needs to use the crowns them from above. Like uses their drive gauge. Ooh, you never know what gets reads to throw in the skates. Loads up above. Are they going to be attacked them on the toe? Oh, he closes it out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Jumps up. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Bops him with a target combo. Did well to get the buff in there. Knockdown. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. That combo did decent damage. In there! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fires off in overdrive. Jumps up. Still slugging it out at this range. Big throws. Good work staying in throw range there. Dashes forward. Barely blocks the jump in. Going in. Uses the target combo as a filler. Avoids getting stuck in the corner. Just goes for it at this range. Player 2 has depleted their drop. No! Critical art now? No super art on deck. No life. Drops them. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Looking for a hole. The drive gauge is flatlined them. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Adds a bit of OD spice. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. Jump anti-air is a clutch. Jump. What are they gonna crown them from above? Blocks while they're blinking. Ooh, what a smart blow. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 is gonna knock them out of the air. Flatlines them. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Challenger.
That's how they get the shit out fast.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Show me everything you have.
Give me your best shot.
Round 1.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Can they outlast it? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Does a good job of pushing back. Combo with the target combo. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Anything could happen here. Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. One combo can end this round right now. In there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stopping fire. Looking to plant them with a pile drive. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 holding on to and fold. There's no escaping that. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jumps. We're just getting started here. Pool takes control, ends the meter, hoping for a good return. The super doesn't hit. A super art? Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. And it is on! Looking for a hole, drive impact misses! Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Sticks out a kick. Reads the jump in perfectly. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Great headbutt. Both sides getting ready. Jumps. Meets them air to air. Flatline them. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Shows a medium kick. Decides to meet them in the air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? The jump-in is denied. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Damn! Scores an important armor break. Ah, burnout activates. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. He's looking to plant him with a pile driver. It's too much. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
You're done!
Pokes with a medium kick. Pushing through with the gladiator. Hits him with a stopping block. Target locked and scoop. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. It's too much. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Gets the jump in. The jump in is denied. No good up high. Who's going to break the silence first? What's the play here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Knockdown. Heavy punch sends them flying. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Clean parry. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Parry. Who's going to start things off? Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. That's just started. If anyone brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Barely blocked. Burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. A quick breather. Breaks the block with a throw. Drive usage is back on the table. Reads the jump in perfectly. Medium kick hits. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins. Clutch, anti-air. You jump. Super armor wasn't enough. Cross up attack. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him.
Here comes a new challenger.
Wait, what? He said bring my phone guys in the room.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Get into the ring. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? It's the start of the round. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Clear that uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Take KO. They can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Is denied. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Oito throw. You can't let them close in like that. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Ooh, does them dirty. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably times them. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? They gotta be careful with their remaining drive. Cross-up attack. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. They're taking a step back to slow down the sees the overhead coming. They don't have any. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Those moves are made in Italy. It's time for both fighters to lay it all. The overhead denied. Grabs them. Pancake time. Clip 6. Super armor use. Goes where the ground is pound. What now? With super arts into play, it's really anything. Oh, now that is a punish. Dangerous range here. A jump, setting up with the jump in. 100 hand, turning it right up with the super. Perfect damage calculation.